Hello, I'm Bob, and this is turn 9 for the Japanese in Operation Fall Anton. We have two tech rolls for the Japanese. I'm going to do long range aircraft and large ship construction. We hit long range, but we did not get large ship construction. Alright, for our buy, since I do have improved construction, I'm going to jump these to stage 2, which is 12 IPP. I'm finishing the two light carriers that were already on stage 2 from going to war with America, and then I get this free one. And then I'm also going to complete the carrier that was on stage 2. I'm going to get a medium tank and a fighter, and then a two militia, a militia upgrade, and 2 infantry. And that actually should add up to 50, but it's not taking into account that I'm jumping these 2 stages instead of just paying for a single stage. So that should be all of my IPP. Okay. Moving on to combat moves. First of all, I'm going to pick up all 4 of these Marines. And with the second fleet, we're going to go 1, 2, and go into Maharashtra. Yeah, we're going to Maharashtra. We'll do 4 bombards, and we'll bring in the 2 TAC bombers as well. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, and then plan on landing back on the carriers. Over here, we're going to pick up 2 Marines from the 41st with these 2 destroyers. Drop them off in Luzon. We will also bring a fighter. So we'll get a 1, 2. Let's see. We'll bring everything from Sikang north to Singhai, along with all of these units. Not quite everything, but mostly everything. We'll go there, as well as this guy from Shinsi. Won't be attacking the KMT. And let's see. We'll keep these guys in Korea, actually. Let's actually, hold on, let's see. I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in carrier space. Okay, yeah, 1 fighter there should be fine. We'll just do that. And then we have our subs rating here. This sub can't rate here because it's closed. So it will go ahead and move to I4. You know what? No, actually, it'll probably just do a non-combat move, actually. This submarine will go 1-2 to raid this American line here. See what it can do. Don't think I have any other submarines. Okay. I think that does it for combat moves. Yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to rolling. We'll start with this one here. This is a mountainous region. So I'll have... Oh, we don't have any dice over here. Two ones, which will be the blues, and a 6 for the fighter. We got him with the fighter, and he'll fire back with a militia at 2. Miss. So we'll take Luzon. I do need to take these damages off my lines. Oh, one thing I forgot to do before I forget. I forgot to collect for Vichy in my German turn, so I'm going to give 4 more IPP to Germany for the Vichy money. Putting them at 54 now. They've already been rated, but that's fine. I think they were originally at 54 as well. Okay, moving on to... Oh, that's not what I meant to do. There we go. Moving on to... It will not land here, but well, here. It will land in Formosa. And we'll move on to this one up here. I have a first strike at 2. Miss. Okay. Then I have 1, 2, 3, 4 cavalry at 2. Nothing. I have a mountain brigade at 2. Miss. I have a single boosted infantry at 2. Miss. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 at 1. Nothing. All right. And he'll fire back with a militia at 2. Miss. All right. We're back to the beginning. We'll do 4 at 2 for the cavalry. There it is. There's a 1. And he'll fire back with his militia at 2. Hit. So we'll take it on an infantry. All right. Maharashtra over here. Dropping off 4 units, so I can bombard 4 times. I have 2 at 4, 1 at 3, and 1 at 2. Here's my 2 battleships. Misses. My battle cruiser at 3. That's a hit. Take it on the militia. And my heavy cruiser at 2. Miss. Just missed it. Alright, and then we have our 2 attack bombers at 7s. There it is. And he'll fire back at a 4 with the infantry. Very nice. So we'll take that. The 2 attack bombers will land back on the carriers. Okay, and then these 2 subs will raid nothing because I don't think there is anything to raid. This is already maxed out. And this is open. So, well, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and move them over to this line. Hope y'all don't mind, but I'm going to go ahead and do that and try raiding the Americans. It has a maximum of 3. And let me make sure they don't have any tech. Oh, you know what? I also forgot one more combat move. I'm sorry. I have a seaplane here in the 18th on Formosa. It's going to go 1, 2. Try hitting a sub there. So here is the first coastal sub, orange being Japan. That is 2 damage. And here's the second one, again, orange being Japan. 1 more damage. So that'll max out the American line. Bringing them down 3 IPP to 73. We're wearing them down. And now I'll try firing at these subs. Or at a sub, I should say. It'll hit on a 3. Miss. Okay. And it'll just go back to Formosa. I think that was it for all of my combat moves. Yep. Okay. On to non-combat. This medium tank is going to go 1, 2 into the 41st. These 3 infantry are going to go back to Rehe. This medium tank is going to rail down to the 41st. The 18th Air is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 and land in Tokyo. Let me grab a chip for that militia, make it a little cleaner over here. So I should have 2 militia in Tokyo. '18th Air is also now in Tokyo. These boats will go, let me put this on the 18th. These boats will all go to P16. I don't believe I can put planes on newly placed carriers, but it won't matter regardless because I have whatchamacallit, an airfield. So at least 3 of them can scramble if he decides to come after my boats here. I'll bring these destroyers out of port. Let's see, what can he bring? Can't bring the battleships. Could bring all of these boats and his planes. Not all of them, but I think we'll be alright for now. You know what? I forgot to do some raiding. So I'm going to complete that real quick. I had this one over here for the Americans. Orange will be Japan, red will be United States. That is 3 damage. I think I maxed it out. Yep. So we'll go ahead and take that away from them. All right. Now on to the rest of my non-combat moves. Sorry about that. This submarine is going to go 1, 2, go to P50. This TBD is going to go 1, 2, 3 and join this fleet up here in P16. I think that covers it mostly. Don't believe I have anything else to move. So we'll go ahead and start placing our units. I have a single militia going in Lower Egypt. And then all of these boats will go with this fleet. I'm going to go ahead and check the rule for having planes in the same sea zone as carriers that you're just placing. Because I would like to have, what's going on here? A single fighter. Well, actually it doesn't. Well, yeah. I would like to place a single fighter on one of these carriers out here. But I'm not entirely sure if I can. So I'll look that up and put it there if I can once I find it in the rules. This fighter, that was 1, 2, 3, 4. Put the fighter in Tokyo, the rest of the 18th. We'll put the infantry in Rihi. The infantry and the militia upgrade will go in Kwangtung with the 41st. So that will get rid of this militia. I believe it has a port. Let me just make sure. It does. And then this militia will go into Dutch New Guinea. And this medium tank will go in Nanking. Okay. Moving on to collecting our money. Just making sure I didn't do anything wrong here. Yeah, I believe I'm able to place all of those things there. I did 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a major shipyard. Let me double check to make sure I can do that many things at a single. Where are those at? Sorry about this. Just want to make sure I'm doing it right. Okay, I can make 5 per player turn. So that was only 4. Alright, I think we're good. Okay, then we're going to move on now to collecting our money, which is 47 plus our bonuses. We have Borneo, Java, and Luzon. So that'll give us 6 more. 2 each, so 1, so 2, 4, 6. We don't have any of these. I don't think. Let me make sure we don't have like Solomon or something. We do not. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those, 1 each, putting us at 59 IPP. And I think that's it for the Japanese turn. I'm going to look in the rules for the placement of the fighter on the carrier. And if I am able to do it, I will, but it'll all be reflected in the save. Thank you for watching.